I'm sure it was fun. The timing of it's always nice, but he shows up to pitch every time. He's thrown the ball really well on the mound here. And it felt like the last time against the Rockies, he gave up the 4 runs in the 1 inning where things were some bad breaks. I thought he threw the ball well overall. So I kind of look at him right now and feel really good about where he is and really good that he's going to be in a Padres uniform for 2 more years.
Feel good to bring down these wild card contenders?
It's fun to win baseball games. I know they're playing under a greater measure of pressure than we are right now, and that's for them to every single game matters a great deal, and to us every game matters a great deal. Now, we're out here trying to win every game, and we're going to make it as tough on them as humanly possible. That's kind of the way we're going to go about every game the rest of the season, even when it's the Dodgers who have already clinched, and even when it's the Giants. So play games to win games.
You think Clayton had enough to finish that game if the ground ball was played there?
Yeah, it's possible. I flirted with the idea of taking him out against Mark Reynolds for Craig Stammen the inning before, and my heart probably got further than my head right there, and I left him out there, and he got the double play ball, and Reynolds was 0 for 12 against Stammen, and Stammen's thrown very well. It's a much better matchup. Reynolds 2 for 2 off Clayton. Sometimes you go with your heart and want to see your starter get through a tough situation. He did it. Next time when that ball was booted, that was enough for me. That LeMahieu matchup with Kirby Yates was a really good at-bat, really good battle. Kirby had punched him 4 times in 5 at-bats, and the fastball was playing, and then he finally got him with a split to end the at-bat. So Kirby did a tremendous job, and for me, I think you just saw Brad get 100 punch-outs for the 2nd consecutive season out of the bullpen, and I heard there's only one other reliever that's done that in Padre history named Trevor Hoffman, so anytime you show up in that category with Trevor Hoffman, back-to-back seasons with 100 punch-outs out of the pen, it's pretty special.
Why do you think Kirby matches up so well with LeMahieu and Arenado?
Kirby's got plus spin, plus velo when he wins up in the strike zone. If DJ LeMahieu has a weakness, it's that. He's one of the better hitters in the National League, so there's not a ton of weaknesses. Same goes for Arenado. You still got to execute your pitches, but like that matchup's played for us. At some point in time, DJ LeMahieu's good enough. He'll get a hit off of him, but so far so good.
When a battle like that's going on as a manager, are you able to enjoy it at all, or is it just a gray hair moment for you?
I just locked in. You don't think much about it. You're just watching the game unfold and trying to figure out what you can do next. You're usually, as a manager, you're 2 batters ahead. You're not in that moment. You can't do anything about that moment. You're not calling pitches. So you're looking down to find out who matches up with Story and when Cargo's coming up, when you're going to get Brad in there, and if you want to use Craig Stammen as a stopgap. So your mind's nowhere near that. So if that at-bat's giving you gray hair, you're in the wrong moment.
With the limited third base depth you have in the organization, how inclined are you to give Christian an extended look going into next season?
It's been fun to watch. The swing, just looking at it, it looks right. It plays. It's got some buggy whip to it. There's clearly power there. For the rest of the time here, every time a lefty starts, I anticipate him being out there, and maybe occasionally when a righty starts as well. So we'll give him a look. We're going to still give Spanju quite a bit of starts against the right-handers out there, and I think just for us to see what Christian's done, it's fun to see. He was a highly thought-of prospect for a long period of time that battled lack of opportunity because Chris Bryant leapfrogged him. I think most of us in baseball would be leapfrogged by Chris Bryant, so I don't hold that against him. And then the broken leg last year, missed an entire year. So there's a long line of people that believe very strongly in him, and our scouts do as well. So I think we're pleased to give him an opportunity, and even more pleased to watch him take advantage of it.